Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? So today's going to be like a vlog type of video, like a day in the life, I guess. I went by the bank earlier and grabbed some cash for an auction I'm gonna go to next. But right now I'm currently at our library. They're having a seed swap, and I've never actually been to one of these. I've been to like the seed swap held by the farmers market, but it was just a box where you could pick up or drop off seeds or whatever. And I took some seeds I had and kind of divvied up some extra and put them in these little envelopes. So marked, 8 or 10 seeds, depending on what it is. You don't have to drop off all packets. You can, but you don't have to. It's just sharing seeds so other people get to grow more things, and then they save seeds from those plants, and then they have a whole bunch of seeds of that thing next year. So just swapping seeds, sharing seeds. So that's what we're gonna go in here and do. Like I said, never done it before. I'm not gonna bring in my whole seed box, but I do have my whole seed box. But I'm gonna just bring in those little brown envelopes and drop them off in case anyone's wanting some Baker Creek or some botanical interest seeds. There's even some fairy morse seeds that I'm sharing that I just got from the Walmart. So I have to go through my seeds and see if there's anything that I need, but I don't think so, really. I think this is just some stuff I want to. Like, I really want to try that chocolate tomato from Baker Creek. So if I don't get it at a seed swap, I'll buy it. That's fine. But anyway, and then after this, we're going to hit an auction. We've been to it before. It's where we bought our kitchen table and our kitchen hutch and things like that. Today, they have a lot of homeschool and preschool things. So if I can go snag something from one of the tables, or they actually have a kids, child school desk, I'd love to get that. They have a bookshelf that looks like real wood. I'd love to snag that too. We'll just have to see what I can snag. But anyway, so I'm gonna head into this seed swap and see what I can get, and I might share pictures, I might not, I don't know. So let's just see what happens. Alright, so I shared some photos of how it was kind of set up. It was just in the community room of the library. There was a bunch of tables with a bunch of seeds all over it. So I went in and I was very confused as to who to talk to at first, where to put my little packets of seeds or whatever. She showed me, so I laid down my packets, and it was just like 4, 5, 6 tables full of seeds and plant starts and gardening books and things like that. And just some garden decorations too, so that was really cool. But there was also a table, I think from the local college, their agricultural department. They had a bunch of little different types of little seed starts, not seed starts, little plant cuttings and what have you. They had a demonstration on how I think it's the hydroponics work and things like that. So from their table, from the local college, I picked up this little thing. It's she said it's like a ground covering, and it grows really, really fast. And granted, I don't really need ground covering in the garden, but I will put this in like a pot and just have some greenery. See how that works for me. I don't know, we'll see. But the lady who organized it all, she gets this company called Agway, and they give her a bunch of seeds because then she hosts seed swaps. But there was another reason why they give her all these seeds. I don't remember why, but I got just some sweet corn, some Royal Chantenay carrots. Granted, I have these. Here's some Lunaria, also called the money plant. So give that a try. Rainbow popcorn seeds, so I thought that would be cool. And this bluish pumpkin, so I thought that was really neat. And I also got a cutting from a blackberry bush, so I'm gonna give that a try. I've never done blackberry. My mom has blackberry bush, but last year it didn't grow or something. I don't know. But then as I was leaving talking with the librarian, found out that my library itself has a little seed bank. So I went to check it out and got me some hollyhock seeds. So I'm going to divvy out some more of my seeds and donate to my library seed bank. I think that is super cool that they are doing that. But yeah, I was talking with the librarian who is in charge of that, the same man who's in charge of the fish. And I thought that that was so cool that he does all these things. You know, he likes to garden too, so I guess he wanted the library to have a seed bank. But anyway, so now I am off to the auction, and I know it's not an animal auction. You know, animal auctions and Amish auctions, they don't want you to photograph or film. This is just a regular auction, so I think it'll be fine if I film. So I'll just probably bring y'all along with as I'm walking through the tables and what have you. Well, after I've already walked through the tables, I don't know. We'll see, but let's go. Big old books, Red Riding Hood, animals, social studies. Hey, bub. Preschool workbook. What's that one? Printing practice. We've got that with Disney. Matching words. Train, chain. Bingo. Everything doll. That's cool. School bags. Activity books. Weather matching. Reading thinking skills. Toys. Declan! Yeah. Robot time. Educational game. Ooh, that's a good paddle. It's cute. Games. Declan pointed this out. Little Thomas the Train set. Laura Ingalls books.
I gotta see it.
You want to see it?
Baby books. Letters. Puzzles. It's missing F though. Games. Garden doctor. One thing I had seen from the photos too was the ball book. Different books. Bootsy Barker Bites. Got storage casing. We've got number blocks. Alphabet cards. Shape decoration sheets. Lincoln logs. Binders. I am seeing a towel dispenser. File box. Markers. Binders.
She was in the engine. Well.
That's cool. That's neat. Oh, that's a neat Mr. Potato Head. What's we asking me? I like that. That's really pretty.
That's the corner. That's come out for a little baby.
No, that's for them to climb up in, and you put it next to your counter, and they can help mom or dad at the kitchen counter.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I still use a chair for mine. I just turn it around with the back, like so he can't fall backwards. I like that too. Look, it's got gadget toys. to get. A lot more furniture. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Oh, pantry area if I don't have one. Sorry for cutting in front of you ladies right now.
Brad's not gonna be the one to call him. That's kind of like when Brody calls and says, "Hey, let's go deliver." Brady said, "Yeah,
It's cute. And the cast iron I'm gonna need to check out.
You're going to get your fries." All the way flat. I don't know if it's going to do it.
Mazes and dots.
What do you want to do if it doesn't? One way or the other. If you have to. Well, it'll be less room. It'll be less room if you've got to now. You know.
Want to slow this thing on this side? This thing on this side. Oh, I just can scoot it over right quick. You take this through that door then?
Nope. It's gonna come right up through here. So it's gonna sit right here.
You just got the big thing, right? Not the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
The box comes in second.
The box you put on this side, right?
Well, first I want to see how that big thing is gonna fit in here. Because I don't know if we're gonna need to put the box on top of the thing.
That ought to fit lengthwise, I think.
They've also got another box.
I'm gonna shut this.
Okay.
That desk in there, or?
Yeah, we'll turn the desk upside down. Okay, and the other box I'll lay on top of that.
Okay. Shut this one.
So we are back home now. Even before the auction was finished, we had to go ahead and finish paying for everything that I had bought. Load it all up, rush over to a niece's birthday party, had fun there, came home, hung out with some family for a little bit, put Declan to bed, and now we're here. So I did want to share with y'all everything that I had purchased. I got more from the auction than I really was anticipating, but that's okay. We still got some good deals on some stuff. I like going to the auctions. Sometimes you can find new stuff, sometimes you can find used stuff. But for the most part, you're getting a good deal as long as you don't get wrapped up in the adrenaline of a bid war with one or two other people. I got there at noon. The auction didn't start until 1. So I was able to walk around, look at all the tables, get an idea of what I wanted, look at all the furniture pieces and things that they were selling, think about my highest price I wanted to pay for this item or for that item, and have the will to not get caught up in a bidding war, because sometimes that happens. Your adrenaline's going and you get caught up in a bidding war and you end up overpaying for something. But I had a good idea in my mind for most of my items. The highest number I'll go, and then if it goes higher, I back out. With the exception of this cast iron cookbook holder. It's got chicken and rooster on it. I just thought it was awesome and beautiful and cool. In my mind, I said I will not go over 20. Well, when it hit 20, I backed out. And then I think for whatever reason, there was 2 other women battling for it. One of them backed out shortly after that. Like, it was going up by $1 amount each time or something. Well, when one of them backed out, I got caught up in it again, and I started bidding. I said, yep, and I ended up getting this for $23. So, still $3 over my highest price in my head, but still totally worth it. I'm happy I got that. And then I bought this little plastic dart set. Gonna give it to Declan this summer at his birthday party. He's a January baby, but we have issues in January planning birthday parties or baby showers. So last year, after having to cancel his January birthday party, I said, okay, let's have it in June. And it worked out perfect. So I think we're gonna have summer parties every year now. They're not gonna really be birthday parties. They're gonna be celebrate Declan parties. So that'll be his present for this summer. Then I purchased this kid's school desk. It came with this wooden chair, but it's kind of rickety, and I'm sure I can tighten up some pieces or add some extra screws or something to help make it a bit more sturdy. Chances are, though, I'll probably sand it down and repaint it, and we'll use it as a timeout chair or something maybe, or I can sand it down and repaint it in some way and then flip it. So don't know yet. But shortly after I purchased the school desk, another lady who I was talking to beforehand, we were chatting about a lot of things. She owns a daycare center and stuff. She had to buy a stack of these school chairs. They weren't selling them individually. You had to buy the whole stack. She only needed like 4, and I suspected that from talking with her. So after she purchased them, I walked up to her. I said, are you going to be needing all 8? And she said, well, no, I really don't. I said, okay, well, could I buy one from you? She said, yeah. I said, how much? She goes, $1. So I whipped out a $1 bill, and I handed her a $1 bill, and she let me pick a chair. So I picked a chair. We're going to put tennis balls on the bottom so they don't scuff up the floor too bad. And that's probably what we'll use with his desk. So I had just seen the desk online and thought that was the coolest thing. In my mind, I told myself I would not go over 25 for the desk and chair, because that's what I was seeing them sell for on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $20 for the desk and chair, this wooden chair. And then I purchased, what was next? This. I also had in mind of getting a bookshelf. It looked to be all wood. But after looking at it, I knew it was going to go for more than what I wanted to pay. So, which it did. It went for like $15 more than what I wanted to pay. So then they pulled this out, and I hadn't seen this walking around, so I was like, oh, that's so cool. You know, you see these in daycares or preschools or whatever. It folds out to be really long in one row, but I don't need it long in one row. So I'm going to take the hinges off the back of it, put one of them in here for Declan's little school area, and the other one in his bedroom for toys. So I get 2 bookshelves for the price of one. I paid, what did I pay for that? $22.50 for this. So I get 2 bookshelves for the price of $22.50. That's not bad. And then what else did I buy? Y'all had seen me looking at this floral box, and it is missing a wheel, and the lid is slightly crooked, but we can fix that. I got that for $5. It's like a velvety velour, same as the couch cushions of our old 80s couch. Different pattern, but this floral pattern I think is really pretty. So I got that for $5. And then when we all moved over to the tables, I backed off of the bid of the wagon. There was a gray wagon that you could pull or push like a stroller. That went for $60. I stopped at $40. Now granted, $60 is still a deal. You get those at the Walmart for like $160, $150, and that's even like the cheaper ones. You know, I've seen them go for $200 or so. But, you know, whoever bought that was a really good deal. But I knew there was other things I wanted to buy, so to spend $60. Anyway, so I passed on that, moved over to the tables, and I ended up buying this big box of school supply stuff. Well, not school supply, but like classroom stuff. I paid $17.50 for this big box. I did get to look at it, and there was a couple things that jumped out at me. I still need to go through it. I don't know all of what's in here. But I had seen 2 pouches, 2 packs of laminating pouches. There's 40 pouches in each pack. Never been opened. That I saw right off the bat. I saw, and earlier when I was drinking my drink and looking through it, I found a third. So hopefully there's more in there, but that alone makes this whole $17.50 box worth it. But then there's dry erase pads. You can practice your letters, your numbers, your shapes. They've got blank sides. There's binders in here. Little dry erase pouches. So I still need to go through it. There's even photo, what do you call these? Picture frames. There's picture frames. Random picture frames in there. There's posters and things like what go up in the classroom. So there's other things in there. I really need to go through it. But $17.50 for this whole box. These pouches alone make it totally worth it, in my mind. And then from the same table, I paid $7 for this box of Lincoln Logs. Usually a box like this from the stores I've seen run $30, $40. I paid $7. So totally fine with me. The box is broken, but that's fine. And then I also paid $7 for this whole box of binders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're like double, so 6, 12. There's 12 binders in here. I paid $7 for this box. Now granted, we don't really need a ton of binders right now with the preschool curriculum, but binders can get expensive, and these are all 1-inch binders. And I figure if I can get them now, 12 of them for $7, that's fine with me. I can save them. I can certainly find uses for them now, but these will come in handy in the future, you know. If I can save money along the way with things I know I'm going to be using while homeschooling, because I'm pretty sure we are going to homeschool, then I'll go ahead and buy it now and save money. You know, binder, 2 binders, you know. So, oh, and I don't know if I told y'all, but there was another table. You know how they try to sell as much as they can on the table for X amount of dollars, but when it really gets to the end, they start bundling everything up and you buy it by the table. There was another woman, ooh, I'm gonna sit down, that's really hurting my knees. Oh my gosh. Getting older sucks, man. I tried to do that as long as I could. Anyway, there was another woman who ended up buying everything that was on one table for like $6. And I approached her and said, hey, there is a map of the United States on there. Are you wanting that? She goes, no, that's not really what I'm interested in. I said, okay, cool. Can I buy it from you for $1? She said, yeah. So once again, I whipped out another dollar bill and was able to pick up this map of the United States for $1. It's a, oh, that broke. It's a, like a laminated, ooh. Okay, so it's a map of the United States. So, like, Declan's not going to be learning the map now, but we live in Missouri. We've got family down in Louisiana. You know, we've got family over in, my husband's got family in Nebraska. Heck, he's even got family in Alaska. So just for Declan to be able to see exactly how far Cousin Owen is, because he wants to go see Cousin Owen in Louisiana all the time, you know, hey, it's this far, it's all day drive. But now that I pull this out, there's also a multiplication table. So keep this for, what, another 34 years? I don't know. See if somebody needs it. Who cares? But anyway, so I just saved, you know, a lot of money on binders and laminating pouches. I mean, heck, these laminating pouches alone make this box worth it. But like I said, I haven't looked through here a whole lot, so there's still a whole lot to find and figure out what's in here. But anyway, I just wanted to share, I don't know, my auction haul with y'all too, in addition to this day in the life of a seed swap and everything else. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drink my drink and continue looking through this box and figuring out what the heck I just bought. So hopefully there's more laminating pouches. But anyway, alright y'all, it's a couple days later. Just wanted to share with y'all. Well, it's Monday, so it's like 2 days later. But I did get to go through that box totally Saturday night. Made piles of everything I'm keeping and everything I'm getting rid of, like by selling or giving away. And then all of the trash we threw back in the box, which will be getting burned because unfortunately, I don't know the story behind the daycare. I don't know why it closed. I don't know if it closed. I don't know why all the stuff ended up in an auction. But there was sensitive information in there that I would just feel better burning so it doesn't end up in the hands of a creeper or something. It should have been shredded, but like I said, I don't know the story. But just wanted to share with y'all what I found in this box. And that, I forgot to tell y'all, I also bought a big dry erase board at the auction too. I paid like $7 or $7.50 for it. We don't need it right now for Declan's homeschooling. You know, we don't need it for the preschool part. So I think when I get the hallway patched and painted and looking nice, I think that will get hung in the hallway. That way any of the kids can just draw on it. So as long as they don't draw on my wall, I'm totally fine with it. But anyway, so things that I found in the box that I'm keeping. Y'all know I found 3 unopened packages of laminating pouches, the 8.5 by 11 size. There's 40 pouches per package, so that was a good find. And then I also, after like when I was totally going through it, found a 4th, but it's unopened. It's the 4 by 6 size, but there's 120 pouches in this one. So those were really good finds. I'm pretty stoked about that. I don't remember what I paid for my laminating pouches when I ordered them online. When I bought my laminating machine in October. I don't remember, but that's good fun. Keeping some colorful wall decals of the alphabet. We're going to put them in Declan's room after we patch and paint up his room. He's still wanting the Mickey Mouse theme, and I'm making it a colorful theme. So I think these will tie in pretty good. I'm keeping a couple of these dry erase pouches, one of every color, so I think there's like 6 or 7 or 8 of them. Now granted, I just have the one kid, so having 8 dry erase pouches, you know, is a bit excessive, it's a bit extra, but sometimes our friends come over with their kids, and sometimes I have other kids in my van, so I may stick a few of these in the van or something so that they can draw on them or whatever. But there was some sheet protectors, some color books, some workbooks, folders, binders, lap size dry erase boards. I kept a couple of those. A big unopened package of printer paper. I'm keeping that. So yeah, there was some good stuff in there that I'm keeping. And then some good stuff that I don't need, so I'm selling. Like, in addition to however many pockets I'm keeping, there was 30 more dry erase pockets. So I listed them on Facebook for sale for $15 for all 30. Somebody's already buying those. They're going to be picking them up. And so from a $17.50 investment in this box, I'm already getting back $15 of that. There's a whole bundle I'm selling. There's one bundle of posters and attendance charts, book charts, schedule charts, just things that help with colors and numbers, just a whole bunch of poster-like things you find in the classroom. I'm selling all that as one bundle for like $8 or $10. There was a whole nother stack of those lap-size dry erase boards, a bunch of these workbooks from the Dollar Tree, a bunch of rulers. So I've already got the dry erase pockets sold. Hopefully I can sell all of the posters. I really don't know if somebody's going to want all these dry erase boards and these little workbooks. So if they don't sell this week, what I'll probably do is take a couple of them each time I go to the library, a couple different workbooks, a couple different of the dry erase boards, and leave them on the free book table that's by the front door of the library. See if we can't find a home for them that way. These are all the ones that were unmarked. None of the kids had written in them. All the ones that were marked and written in, I threw away. And like I said, we'll be burning that. It's got sensitive information of the kids that were attending this daycare. Like I said, I don't know the story, but I do know it's ridiculously irresponsible that this information ended up at an auction to be sold to the highest bidder. I could be a creeper and wow, I've got a bunch of information that I can creep on. But so I just think it was ridiculously irresponsible. So we're going to burn all the, we're country folks anyway. We burn our trash, but now we're really going to make sure that this stuff gets burnt for sure. But anyway, so thanks for hanging out with me the other day as we went to the seed swap and the auction and things like that. And wanting to share my auction haul with y'all and my seed haul. So thanks for hanging out with me. I pray that y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all in the next one.